going on, guys? Today I got an exciting tutorial for you. I'm going to be showing you how to sync console clips using Distrem or Twixtor, and I'm going to show you how to graph edit that. And in a separate tutorial, which I'm making right after this one, I'm going to show you how to sync with 300 FPS, which are PC clips, and how to graph edit those. And then in this one we're going to be covering pan crop as well. So let's get into it. So we got our our three things. We got our clip, we got our sound for the gun, and we have our song. Let's go ahead and make a new composition. Let's call it edit, and make sure your width and height is what you have there. Have your aspect ratio 16:9, and that is fine. That's 45 seconds. That's exactly what we need. Drag on your song. If you press LL, you can bring this up and have your whole thing right here. I know where I want my song to start, so I'm going to place where I want it to start. And we're going to drag on our gun sound. But before we drag it on, let's put it in its own composition and edit it a little bit. Now I know how the song sounds, and I'm going to let you listen to it real quick. So as you can hear, it is a big, like, that type of style of a song. So we need a gun sound that matches that music. So let's add on some bass and a treble onto our thing, and let's do that and make it 50, -50, and then let's go into high low pass, which is also an audio effect, and drag that on too and make that low pass. And from all of those effects you should get a gun sound like this, and that works perfect with our song, as you see here when I drag the comp of the gun sound on. Let me just get it perfectly on there. Alright. So yeah, perfect. So we got that down, but we need to sync the rest of it. Now this is a 5-man, which means 5 kills, which means we need 5 gun sounds. So let's go ahead, Control C, Control V all these. And now let's go ahead and turn all of these off, actually, and pre-render it until you get all of the markers for where you want the actual shots to be. And that's what I'm gonna do. So when I'm done with that, I'll be back. Alright, I just did it. So let's go ahead and delete all these old markers, because we just use them as a reference points to where it sort of is, right? And this is right on the money, because I moved the gun sounds around, and it's perfectly where it should be. So now let's go ahead and pre-render it so you can hear it. So you can hear it's right on there. Alright, let's go ahead and bring down our clip. And it's a clip by Phase Pomage. Well, Phase Pomage back then. He's not Phase Pomage anymore. But let's go ahead, find all the parts where he shoots, and split the layer. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, and I just finished it. So now, as you can see, every time that it splits, we get a shot. So just go ahead and make it perfectly aligned, and to do that you can just click on it and then do begin brackets, so it'll snap right to the thing, to wherever your marker thing is, and do that for all of the shots. I'm just gonna bring that up, and now it should be perfectly synced up, but there's still black spots, so we're gonna fix that. And we don't need to render anything after that, so we're just gonna cut it off right here. Oops, forgot we need to turn off the audio for this. as you can see, it's there, but it doesn't look too good because it's not like there's black spots and stuff. So we'll fix that right here. To fix black spots, you have to add on Twixtor, which slows footage down, and there is a certain way to add Twixtor on that you should follow in order to make your edits look good. Distrum is Twixtor. It is just a plugin that makes it so that the warping goes away. Distrum is a different name, but it literally has the same effect, same layout as Twixtor does. So start at the beginning of your shot, click the keyframe, press U to open this up, and go right about there. Bring it to 50, and you'll see as thing goes down. Then right about here, I'm gonna bring it to 5. Just gonna slow motion. Then we're gonna go right there, put another keyframe down, and then you'll see you're on this one, and that's where he gets a shot. But you're gonna want to go back 1, and you just wanna you're gonna move the speed up until it's right on with this frame right here. So you want that frame on that. So what I'm gonna do, it's 325 right now, but we're gonna graph edit it. So ease all of this. Go into your graph editor by clicking on that. Come here, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna have your marker right there, and move this up until you see the shot, like right about there. That's perfect. As you can see, flows perfectly. And let's do it on one more, and then I'll let you guys do the rest of it. And then we'll just move on to pan crop after this. So like I said, right in the beginning, press your keyframe, open it up with U so you can see all your keyframes. Go to about where his gun is down, do 50. Is there warping? There is, but it's not much. Instead, what you can do, I'll show you the 2 different ways. You can go ahead and just do 150, like right after 100, and then it's going to go by faster, and then do like 50. And I don't know if there'll be more or less warping. There's a lot less actually, so do that instead. Is there a lot of warping right here? No, there's not much, so you don't need to do it on that one. But then right here, make it 5, and go right over here, and just bring it up. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to add another keyframe right here, so that 5 keyframe lasts longer, and then it'll go faster into the next shot, which is what we want. And it's at 345, so that's fine. Alright, let's ease that. And it's not perfect yet, we need to be on this frame. So all you need to do is just move this, curve it up a bit, and it should be perfect right now. So the way that graph editing works in Twixtor is the higher it is, that's how fast, like it'll go faster, but if it goes low, like it is right here, it means that it's gonna go a lot slower. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of these clips, and then when I'm done, I'll be right back. Okay, I lied. I wanted to do this one quick one. I lied. I said, if you didn't understand what I was saying. This one, you can just, instead of adding any slow motion, because it's a fast shot, you're just gonna put 100 at the beginning, go to this shot right here, go back 1, and then just bring it up, and then press U. I'm actually going to bring it down to maybe 230, and go into your graph editor and just drag this up until you get right on the money. Perfect. And now it should look smooth. Let me render it out. Hold on. So I'm going to let you see the preview, but I actually want to change something because I added a little bit too much slow motion that I didn't. It's too much. You'll see what I mean. Maybe you like that style, but I don't. So I'm going to change it up a bit. instead of having it be 5 for that whole entire time, I'm gonna make it like 20. So it's gonna go up and it's gonna like actually move a bit instead. And we can just drag this back to maybe 280. And that's perfect. And I'm gonna do that for the other one too. For this one I think I'm gonna do like 30. And what's it at? Let me see. Still a little bit ahead, so let's make this one 300. Perfect. Do the same thing for the next one. I'll do 30 for this one as well. Come here. Is this ahead? Yeah. Where do we need to be? Okay. Good. Alright. Now it should look good. Here, hold on. Alright, it looks a lot better now. So it may lag for you because my computer is not a godly computer, so the render may not look perfect in this. In the pre-render may not look perfect, but I know the preview did, so we're good on that. Okay, pan crop. Before we do that though, let's add some borders. Actually no, let's do that after. Go ahead, make a new adjustment layer. Type into your effects and presets tab, transform. Add transform onto your adjustment layer. Go to the very first shot and press scale. Open it up with you. Drag that one little frame back, and let's say we want to make it 130. As you can see, that's a little too much. Let's do 125. And pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to copy paste it on every other frame. Just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and ease it and go into your graph editor. And you're going to want to make it look like a slide. So you're going to want it like this. You don't want it too much. You don't want it down like that, but just sort of a gradual type of slide. And it'll make the scale look a lot better. And so, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of having it go all the way down to 100 and 0 every time, I'm going to switch it up just a bit. Maybe 107 for this one, and then for this other one, keep it at 102 or something. And then this one's going to be like 110. Because it's going to be like fast, so. And then have it finished out back at 100. So it smooths out. And you're going to actually want to fix that too. Okay. So we got that done. Let's go ahead and do our rotation now. For rotation, you're going to want to have it start right at the first shot. Go to this next one. Make it 2. Go to your next one. Make it -2. Go to your next one. Make it 3. And then next one. Make it -3, and then have it finish out at the end back at 0. And now press UU to open up your keyframes and go into Easy Ease again in Graph Editor. And this is your slope thing for your thing. And when you graph edit it, you don't really need to understand it. I mean, I do, but all you need to do when you graph edit rotation is have every keyframe that's on the top go down and every keyframe that's on the bottom go up, like I'm doing here. See the lines going up, and just do that on all of them. Make sure you don't have this box or it'll affect the ones at the bottom here. You don't want to do that. You just want to click on the one singular box. And like so. Like so. That would be a bit too much. And then like so. Alright. Before we actually show you the preview for that, let's add in black borders. So you drag on a new solid, make sure it's the height of and width of the actual comp that you have. And go ahead, add on some CC jaws, make your completion 80, make your height 0, and render it. So, alright, let me show you the preview. So like I said, it may lag a little bit, so if it does, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and add on some color correction really quick. Looks, Magic Bullet Looks, make sure you get it. It's a good program for beginners and professionals. Professionals like King and Dapper, for example. I wouldn't say they're professionals, but they're definitely like, if there's a professional type of scale for that type of thing, they'd definitely be there. But like, I mean, if you're talking in YouTube editing professionals, yeah, I would definitely say that. But like video editing, like actual like movie stuff, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm rambling on. Never mind. I like adding chromatic aberration, so I'm gonna do that. What that does is it makes it like pop. So watch. See that? Looks cool. Could add on some curves just a bit, just to make it darker. Go back here, go to matte. What's this? That looks lame. What's the fusion do? So you can make it some type of blue, I guess. Huh. I don't know, you just gotta experiment with your own thing, I guess. Add on some vignette. Subtlety is the key, so you don't want too much. Edge softness is sort of lame, so I'm not going to use that. I think I'm also going to add on some of this. It adds a silver type of look, so I'm going to bring it on. Saturation is sort of weird. I don't know if I'm going to use any of this at all. So let's just put it in the blue. See what that does. Anything. What if I take this off? Nah. I don't know. What's this do? Ooh. That's weird. Yeah. What's this? Let's make it purple or something. I don't know what I'm doing. This is really weird. Where's the diffusion at? Oh, here it is. What if we take this off? Probably a red type of look on something like this. I don't know, man. You can make something look however you want, I guess. I'm gonna make my own thing, and I'm probably gonna, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, I'll make my own CC in a second after I'm done with this, but, yeah, alright, that's the end of the tutorial. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, like it. Cool. Thank you for watching. Bye.